I've been thinking on this fine Sunday. There's been a lot of Mitch hate recently, and it feels a little extra. Way more than I would have expected. Ever since he got in last game, there was the pseudo QB competition between him and Mason, and then Tomlin eventually decides to go with Mitch for today's game. Mitch has been getting some heat, way more than I thought he would be getting right now, and to the degree that people want Mason in over Mitch and think that he's like a 500 times better option, and like Mitch is the worst quarterback in the world. I think we've gone too far, and I don't really understand how we've gotten to this point. Like, going back to whenever Mitch was starting, I think the people that wanted Mitch out and wanted Pickett in, it was more because they were pro-Pickett as opposed to being anti-Mitch. And people just felt like Mitch was conservative at the time. He wasn't losing us the games by any stretch. There were a multitude of reasons why we were losing those early games. Mitch was, I think, low on that list. But he wasn't winning them. He wasn't kicking it up into extra gear like we would have liked. So that's why I felt, and other people felt like, all right, let's put Pickett in. He could at least do what Mitch is doing, but probably provide more upside. But now we've gotten to the point where Pickett obviously has become QB1, and Mitch has done some spot duty for him, filling in the Bucs game and then also in the Ravens game. And now that Pickett can't go in this one, people think the guy that's been inactive the whole time, and the guy that, let's be real, a lot of Steeler Nation has not been a fan of throughout his tenure here in Pittsburgh, and Mason Rudolph. They think he's the better option over Mitch. I don't know how we got here. I really don't. And the hate's extra. That's what I mean. It's fine if you just think, I think Mason would be the better quarterback in this game. People are saying, like, no, we're done. Like, oh, my God, this is an automatic L because Mitch is in. How did we get to this point? I really don't know. People will talk about the 3 interceptions, but I've been actually, if we're going to talk about, like, on a scale, I've been more impressed with Mitch in his 2 appearances since being benched than disappointed. Just seeing a lot of really good throws, taking shots downfield. Almost in a way you could see the arm talent and why he was actually a number 2 overall pick. So yeah, you just got to balance it out. He's got to still have that aggressiveness, still have that, hey, I'm just going to go out there and sling it. But you got to take care of the ball because the 3 picks, you just can't have that because it's going to cost the team games. I feel like Mitch is going to play good this game. I don't think I'm crazy on that one. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what your guys' theory is for the whole Mitch versus Mason stuff. And now all of a sudden Mitch is like the favorite amongst Steeler Nation. But I just wanted to say that before the game started.